And good early evening to you, YouTube. How you guys doing? Dirk here, GC Blues 45. Sorry I haven't been on lately. I had a lot of stuff going on. Been relaxing, trying to stay warm. We had a snowstorm that came through here recently, and folks, boy, it was bad. We had 10 inches of snow here, and boy, it was pretty bad, to tell you the truth. Also, I had a tooth pulled. See, right there. See that? Two teeth. Today is actually the seventh day. Tomorrow is 8. Wednesday. Wednesday is 8. Thursday is 9. Friday is the 10th day. And Saturday I'm back using straws. So yeah, no straws for some 10 days. I'm back to eating regular food. No more soft food really, which is great. Um, but I'm back. We're going to do a pregame report. Now, folks, the last pregame report I did was January 8th. I checked. I checked those games. How did I do? I went 8, 2, and 2. That put me now at 118, 81, and 28 for the year, which is not that bad. So let's do this once again. Remember, if you haven't come across this video and happen to like it, let's get that thumbs up duel going. It's very important. It helps to keep the channel going. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe tab. Be notified every time I upload a new video by clicking the bell icon. 10 games on the dock tonight. And we're starting off with the Nashville Predators at the Boston Bruins at 7 o'clock Eastern. Now, the Bruins played last night against the Rangers, and they lost in overtime. So, anything can happen. Now, currently, the Predators are 24, 3, and 4, and 52 points. The Bruins are 30, 20, and 3, and 63 points. So anything can happen. And folks, the money line has both of these two teams as a tie. So what does that mean? That means you call it. You do what you want. But I'm going to look at the last 10. I know that the Bruins lost last night in OT. By the way, this last game, no, sorry, this is the first game between these two teams. Second meeting is in March in Nashville. So, okay. I'm going Bruins on this because Bruins are 8-1-1 in the last 10, besides last night. The Predators are 5-5-0. So that's what I'm going with. So Bruins is my. So, oh, and you can watch this on Sportsnet, Sportsnet South, and Nesson, New England Sports Network. Good little network. Next is the Buffalo Sabres at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, Buffalo has been surprising me of late. This team was in the bottom of the division, one of the last place teams in the league, and all of a sudden, since the Christmas break, even before the Christmas break, this team has been on a tear. They're currently 29, 17, and 5 and 63 points. Toronto's 24, 19, and 9 and 57 points. So this is a great divisional matchup. It's going to go down to the wire, basically. And the money line, well, this one you be the judge on, but the favorites are the the favorites are the Sabres at minus 102 to minus 118. And the last 10 will tell you. By the way, this is the third meeting between these two teams. Buffalo took the first. Toronto has taken the second. You know, it was on back-to-back days. So they split so far the first two series. The second meeting went into overtime. So we'll see what can happen going into this game. Final meeting in Toronto before going back to Buffalo in March. Buffalo 7-2-1 on a 3-game winning streak. Maple Leafs 4-4-2, currently on a 4-game losing streak with 1 point. Oh, sorry, with 3 points. I'm going Buffalo. I think they can do it. I literally think they can. They've been on a good streak of late. Let's see if they can do it. You can watch this on TSN4 and MSG Buffalo. Okay. Also at 7 o'clock Eastern. All these are 7 o'clock Eastern games, folks, so bear with me. Is the Vegas Golden Knights at the Montreal Canadiens. Now, the Canadiens have also been on a tear of late, so things are going great for a lot of good teams. Um, Vegas currently is 25-14-12 and 62 points. Montreal 28-17-7, 63 points. So this is a good interconference, interdivisional matchup. We'll go down to the wire on this one, special with this one too. This one, once again, you be the judge on. You decide who you want. But the MoneyLine has the Canadians as the favorites as minus 108 to minus 112. Final meeting between these two teams. First meeting was in Vegas. Montreal took it. So we'll see what happens in this. And the last 10, the Canadians are 5-4-1. Vegas 7-3-0. Um, Montreal's currently on a 2-game losing streak, with Vegas currently on a 1-game losing streak. But in the last 4, they're 3-4-3, 1-3. Canadians are 2-2. I'm gonna go for under. I'm going Montreal because I think Montreal can really pull this off, sweep the series. We'll see what can happen. So I'm going Montreal on this. And you can watch this on TSN2, RDS, and Script Sports in Vegas. Okay, also 7 o'clock Eastern is the LA Kings at the Detroit Red Wings. Now, Detroit played last night. Their record, sorry, and currently the Kings are 21-16-13 and 55 points. Detroit 32-16-5 and 69 points. This is going to be a good interdivisional, interconference matchup, especially the old rivalry from back in the day when the Red Wings was in the Western Conference. Moneyline has the Red Wings as the favorites at a minus 125 to a plus 105. I like checking the last 10. By the way, this is the final meeting between these two teams. Detroit won the last game in a shootout in October. Here we go in Detroit. Let's see what happens. I'm going Detroit. They're 8-1-1 in the last 10. LA is 4-2-4, so I'm going Detroit. Um, Detroit riding a pretty good point streak on right now. Also, so are the Kings. So we'll see what can happen. You can watch us on Sportsnet, FanDuel Sportsnet Detroit Extra, and FanDuel Sportsnet West. Something tells me they're showing a Pistons game on regular FanDuel Sportsnet Detroit. So that's why it's on the extra. Also, 7 o'clock Eastern is the Utah Mammoth at the Florida Panthers. Now, of late, the Panthers have not been doing so good. So, I really don't see much happening, but anything can happen. The Mammoth, they've been on a pretty good tear of late, so anything can really happen. Now, currently, the Mammoth are 27-21-4 and 58 points. The Panthers are 28-20-3, 59 points. The Panthers are the favorites at minus 148 to plus 124. By the way, this is a good tea. I'll show you it. It's pure leaf, zero sugar. It's all the great sweetness of tea with no, not to get. Basically, it's like a Splenda or Splenda, whatever, that's used as the sweetener. I actually made some zero sugar sweet tea myself one time. It was pretty good. It was my grandma's old recipe, and this is a very good tea. I like Pure Leaf more than Gold Peak. Of course, Pure Leaf is owned by Lipton, and it's also made by Pepsi. By Pepsi. So yeah, it's very good. Oh boy. Touch A when that happens, really. Okay, where was I? Um, I'm pretty much gonna go for Florida, but I'm gonna check the last 10 just in case. Finally, between these two teams, Florida took the first meeting in Utah. So let's see what happens tonight. Ooh, I don't know why the Mammoth are not the favorites. Mammoth were 8-1-1 in the last 10. Panthers are 6-4-0. I'm going underdogs on this one. I'll go Utah. Take a swig of tea and it's all over you. And you can watch this on Utah 16, the NBC station up in Utah, and Squirt Sports in Florida. Also, 7 o'clock Eastern is the Jets at the Devils. Now, the Jets have been doing a little better, but they're still not doing quite as well. The Devils, on the other hand, they've been doing pretty good. They have been surprising of late. Now, currently, the Jets are 20, 14, I mean, 20, 24, and 7, and 47 points. The Devils are 27, 23, and 2, and 56 points. So a good interdivisional interconference matchup. The Devils are the favorites at a minus 130 to a plus 110. Final made between these two teams. Winnipeg took the first meeting 4-3 in Winnipeg. Now they're in Jersey. So let's see what happens. And, I don't know why the Jets are not the favorite. Currently, the Jets are on a, well, they've lost 2 with 1 point. The Devils are 5-5-0 in their last 10. They're on a 1-game losing streak with the Jets 5-3-2. So they picked up 12 points. But in this one, I'm gonna go Devils because I think they can do it. I really think they can sweep the series or finish the series off. Now you can watch this on TSN3 and MSG Sports Now, which is the streaming service of Madison Square Garden Network. All right. At 8 o'clock Eastern, it's my Blues at home against the Dallas Stars. Currently, the Stars are 29-14 and 9 and 67 points. The Blues are 19, 24, and 9, and 47 points. The Blues, they really need to get moving, get some wins, especially going into the Olympic break. Let's hope we can do it. And the Stars, they're they're looking pretty good, but we gotta hope for a win. And tonight, as you know, I'm always going for the Blues. I will never go against the Blues, and especially where the underdogs at at plus 160. I mean, a 136, a plus 136 to a minus 162. So for the best, um, let's go Blues. This is the third meet between these two teams. St. Louis took the first one in October. Dallas took the second meeting not that long ago. Now, 4 days later, we're taking on each other again, this time in St. Louis. Let's see, things will change. Hopefully it does. And the last 10, well, of course, the Stars are 4, 5, and 1. We're 3, 6, and 1. But I'm going with the Blues. And you can watch this on ESPN Plus and on Hulu. So stream it on ESPN Plus or on Hulu. Okay, also at 8 o'clock Eastern, it is the Blackhawks at the Wild. Bernard is back, and the Blackhawks are looking pretty good. They're really no longer in the gutter, but they're still struggling. Wild are looking good too, and currently the um, Blackhawks are 21, 23, and 8, and 50 points. The Wild are 29, 14, and 10, and 68 points. Good divisional matchup. Once again, Blues and Stars, that's a great divisional matchup. This is not a good divisional matchup. And the Wild are the favorites at minus 218 to a plus 180. And this is the second meeting between these two teams. March is the third meeting. And then just 2 days later, they're back at it again in Minnesota. So the final two meetings are in March. And very close. Wild are 4, 4, and 2 in the last 10. Chicago are 4, 5, and 1 with a one game point with 1 point, but Wild have 3 points. So I'm going Minnesota on this one. I immediately go for Minnesota because I really don't like Chicago. I live nowhere near Chicago. They can give me all the money in the world, and I will never root for the Blackhawks. Okay, you can watch this on Chicago Sports Network, FanDuel Sportsnet North, and FanDuel Sportsnet Wisconsin Extra. Something tells me they're going to be probably showing a Milwaukee Bucks game on FanDuel Sportsnet Wisconsin, and that's why this game will be on the Extra channel. I bet you. I bet you. At 10 o'clock Eastern is the San Jose Sharks at the Canucks. Now, the Sharks are 26, 21, and 3, and 55 points. Vancouver, 17, 30, and 5, and 39 points. The Canucks are in the bottom of the Western Conference. Last place in the Pacific Division. The Sharks have been on a good tear. They're doing great. They're doing pretty good this season. Way much better than last season. But, folks, the season's long. Anything could still happen. And the Sharks are the favorites at minus 125 to plus 105. And this is the third meeting between these two teams. The Sharks took the first two. First meeting in November, second meeting in December. And, the second meeting, they just flat out beat them. This is their last meeting in Vancouver this season. And Things could be good. And the last 10 Sharks are 6-4-0, riding a um, one-game winning streak. The Canucks are 1-9-0, lost on a two-game losing streak currently right now. So I'm going Sharks. I think Calabrini can really do good. He's looking good this year. He's got those rookie jitters out. He's doing great. I'm really looking forward to see how he does. And you can watch us on FanDuel Sportsnet Pacific and NBC Sports California. And finally, the nightcap at 10 o'clock Eastern is the Washington Capitals at the Seattle Kraken. Two good teams, um, good interdivisional, interconference matchup. This could go down to the wire. Currently, the Capitals are 25, 21, and 7, and 57 points. The Kraken 23, 19, and 9, 55 points. Both teams have been doing pretty good of late. Since I've been watching the highlights, things could go really good for both teams. Um, MoneyLine has the Caps as the favorites at minus 130 to the Kraken plus 110. So so it's looking good, and this is the final meeting between these two teams. Washington took the first meeting in October. Let's see what happens in Seattle tonight. Ooh, I don't know why Seattle's not the favorites. Washington is 6-3, 3-6-1 in the last 10. Kraken are 3-5-2. Um, but I'm going Caps. I'm going Washington because I think Ovechkin is pretty good, and I think he can probably pull off a win. And you can watch us on Sportsnet, TVA Sports, Kraken Hockey Network / Prime in the US, Prime, Momentum, which is the exclusive home of all Washington sports, which includes Wizards games, and KONG TV up in Seattle. And folks, that is it. We are done for tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. There will be a post-game report tonight, and as always, folks, please stay safe, take care, remember the Lord's watching it, and I'll see you guys soon. Until then, peace.